because you realize all of it was intentional. This is going to be Meghan, I guess, trying to switch from Harry to William. I guess that's what she wanted in the first place, to be queen. And William's hilarious, subtle ways of ignoring her. Catherine, is that Anne right there?
The prospect of Catherine, the beloved Princess of Wales, losing her battle against cancer is a deeply somber thought that raises critical questions about the future of the royal family. As the nation contemplates the unthinkable, speculation arises about who could possibly step into her role. Among the potential candidates, Rose Hanbury, Marchioness of Cholmondeley, emerges as a dignified and poised figure. In stark contrast, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, whose divisive actions and relentless pursuit of media attention have sparked widespread disapproval, presents a contentious option. Meghan's estrangement from the royal family and controversial public behavior has left many questioning her suitability for such a revered position. And simply, without thinking too much, the answer is definitely no door. Catherine is a mother of 3 small children who are in great need of her care. I hope she recovers well and completely. William has probably thought about this while lying in bed a lot of nights, but he has never spoken about it. Especially considering how young they were, the last thing he wants is for his kids to experience mother loss as he did. One thing is obvious: moms are essential to children. William has personal experience with the difficulties of growing up during those formative years without his mother. Nobody desires that for the kids of Wales. It is disgusting to suggest that William would replace her with a worn-out pair of shoes, and it sickens me to suggest what they are in this question. There are people here who genuinely have the darkest hearts. The 2 women in question are wed, reportedly in a happy marriage according to sources. In the unlikely event that the worst happens and the princess does not recover, I do not see William being married again until his kids are adults. He'll do his best to raise kids, and I hope he's not king at that time because he won't be there to support them when they need him. William will prioritize his children and carry out his usual actions. Second, duty. He will be without option. I ask God to cure the princess so she can be there for the children and one day greet her grandchildren and spare those kids such heartache. I'll remind the person who asked the question that ultimately you get back what you put out into the cosmos. You never know when you'll find yourself in the princess's shoes and someone is eager for your significant other to take your place. I would also like to remind everyone that Her Royal Highness said that this is a preventive treatment and that she does not actually have cancer. She fully intends to return to her public duties as soon as she is feeling better, and her doctors have given her the all clear to return to work. I would imagine that she is anxious to get out of the house and get back to her routine. So the thought of someone replacing our beloved Catherine like this is morbid and extremely disrespectful to both the Prince and Princess of Wales and their children. Country Girl did a fantastic answer to it, though. There are so many people with black hearts. Why don't they stay under the rock where they belong? The good news is we do have so many with a pure heart. We pray for Princess Catherine's recovery. I know when she is out and about again, I'll be delighted to see her, so will millions of others. Also, I can't wait to see that happy smile on Prince William's face. I swear some people have become so hypnotized by all forms of the media that they forget that the Prince and Princess of Wales are real live breathing human beings with families of their own. They act like the royals are just a TV show, and if God forbid one dies, they will be replaced with a suitable replacement. I can't believe someone would be rude enough, crass enough, or daft enough to even think unrealistic things up in the first place. Clearly, the royals are not actors, nor is this a soap opera or drama that appears on TV. Maybe the question should be turned on the original poster and ask them who would take your place with your husband, children, and family and take over your daily life duties if something were to happen to you. Show some decency, respect, and empathy to a family who has 2 family members battling this horrible disease. Meghan, for the last effing time, you will never be a princess, a queen, hell. You are not even a duchess. You just married a prince. You will never be anything more than you are today. A duchess holds no rank in any way, shape, or form. A duchess is merely the wife of a duke. It is a courtesy title in name only and means absolutely nothing more. A duchess is a commoner, an in-law. You do not, will not, and never had a title in your own right. You are not called Duchess Meghan. You are not even Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. You are just Meghan Markle, not the Duchess of Sussex. Your dream was never meant to be. I'm sorry you ruined your life. The title Princess of Wales is conferred upon the wife of the Prince of Wales. Diana acquired the title when she married Charles. Camilla did too, but chose not to use. BC memories of Diana were so strong. So Charles became king and William became Prince of Wales, making Catherine the Princess of Wales. If she passes and William were to remarry, his new wife could be Princess of Wales. But like Camilla, the title would probably not be used out of respect for Catherine. No other woman could have the title. Besides, Catherine said the treatment is preventative, so my interpretation is that she doesn't have cancer. The doctors are just being careful by treating her. King Charles has cancer and he's doing very well during his treatment, so no reason the Princess of Wales won't make a full recovery. Moreover, why is William would need another woman? He is the heir, he will be the king, be him be married or a widow. Rose is not his mistress. She is a friend of the family, period. What is hard to understand is that this story was not true and had been created by the vile and evil creature that Harry married. And so freaking leave William and Catherine alone with that Meghan crap, please. As for William marrying a 4-time divorcee queen/escort/yacht girl who can't stop being a yacht girl. He rejected her advances once, he will reject them twice. He is a man of great taste and will not lower himself in being with the dregs of society. Rose Hanbury is married to her husband and has children, and never had an affair with William Wales. Meghan cannot inherit Catherine's title. Harry is not Prince of Wales. The next Princess of Wales will likely be Prince George's wife, unknown now, but he would be the next Prince of Wales as he would inherit the title from his father. And of course, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, still holds the Prince of Wales title, and will likely for many years. In fact, Catherine is being very well cared for, so it's unlikely that she will succumb to this disease. If the saddest event were to happen, William, who is a serious and loyal human being, would focus like a laser on the lives and well-being of his children. Not every newly widowed person runs out looking for a new partner, and Catherine is actually irreplaceable. You mention Rose Hanbury in your question, why? She's a married woman / a family. William doesn't love her, and she doesn't love William. As for Markle, isn't she so deliriously happy / William's brother? William can't stand her. Are those the only two choices you can come up with in your mind, or are you just hate-baiting? Your question is disgusting and inappropriate, and I have a feeling you know that, but just don't care. Get a hobby. I don't know what the motivation is to put Meghan with other women. She is evil, and William hates her. Meghan's flirtatious nature will never change. Since entering the royal family, Meghan has caused a lot of trouble, from embarrassing the royal family to taking advantage of her reputation for personal gain. With her divisive personality and irresponsible actions, Meghan cannot possibly be a proper Princess of Wales, someone who can take on the role of symbol of unity and elegance that Catherine has so beautifully embodied. Excellent. While Rose Hanbury, with her elegance and discreetness, might be a worthy candidate, Meghan would only make people more nervous and angry at the prospect of her taking on this prestigious position. Oh, Meghan, please find something constructive to do. Hate, envy, bitterness, and obsessing over Catherine aren't good for your health or your looks. That causes stress, and stress can cause multiple illnesses and age one prematurely. If you have kids, how about spending time with them? Find a hobby, read a book, take a walk. Don't forget to call the Piaps first. Seriously, are you ever going to realize that Prince William would never and will never look at you, other than with distance? Honestly, if I were Meghan, I'd be embarrassed. How does she compare to Catherine? Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, was a true symbol of beauty, courage, and kindness. Her actions not only cemented her place as one of the most cherished princesses, but also demonstrated her strength of character and compassion. Catherine's lovely behaviors, from sending thank you notes and doing acts of kindness to participating in philanthropic events, not only enhance her beauty but also leave a lasting effect on her passion for the community. With all of this in mind, it's no surprise that people adored and regarded Catherine as a symbol of love and generosity. Hopefully, Catherine will heal completely and return to us in excellent condition. The princess gave the first hopeful public indication of her condition. Those tough guards certainly care as much about their colonel-in-chief as she does for them. Despite her illness, our Princess Catherine makes time to write to others, giving warmth and understanding. Princess Catherine continues to show generosity and empathy by reaching out to people. Her constant commitment to providing assistance and comfort to those in need exemplifies her caring character. As we observe her amazing acts of compassion, let us join in sending our prayers and thoughts not only to her, but also to the entire royal family and everyone who is going through a terrible period right now. May their strength and perseverance guide them through this difficult time, and may the love and support of others bring them comfort and healing along the journey. Yes, as a lady undergoing treatment, Princess Catherine may have lost her long hair, which is a very personal and emotional event for anyone. In this difficult time, she deserves complete privacy and respect, with no unwarranted intrusion into her personal life. Let us all respect her courage and dignity by giving her the space and privacy she requires to complete her journey with grace and strength. Our thoughts and support are with her during this difficult time. Too much time has passed since we last saw the lovely Princess Catherine. How many more months, years, will we have to wait to see our darling future queen again? Something is not right. May God grant her recovery. You are completely correct. She is beautiful and will be greatly missed. In reality, it appears to be much longer than it has been in medical terms, probably because the joy people feel in her presence is so strong. Cancer is unquestionably a horrible disease that strikes without regard for a person's beauty or basic decency. Fortunately for this country, Catherine, Prince of Wales, is having therapy that will enable her to be an exemplar of womanhood for many years to come. So don't give up hope. When she is able to restore her happy vibrancy to the public sphere, we will all profit. I don't see why there are remarks targeting her. She has no business hearing them. Stop the attacks. What do you know about cancer treatments and procedures? Cancer and its various treatments, radiation, chemotherapy, biotherapies, and surgery, have varied consequences on each individual. Something was clearly wrong. Catherine had cancer. She is in treatment and requires good support, not pity or negativity from well-wishers. Are the thugs who attacked Catherine paid by Meghan? There are people getting paid for malicious attacks. Just recall what they said about the Princess of Wales. What goes around comes around. Let's hope people still support you. Meghan's actions just serve to highlight her evil and low level. She will never be able to compare to our beloved Catherine. Harry and Meghan are the only dysfunctional members of the royal family, who do not appear to know how to behave in any scenario, whether within or outside the royal family. This is the individual who has spent her entire life wanting to be a member of a specific family. Then, when she fulfilled her desire, the only thing she ever accomplished, she threw it away. So Harry and Meghan are the only problematic royal family members, and I'm sure that at least one of them will eventually learn a lot about living in a noi tutitsni. On the other hand, I believe Catherine is doing exactly the right thing by remaining completely private about her cancer treatment, especially given the comments on here. I wish her and her gorgeous family all the best, and please take your time, sweet lady. You are worth waiting for. To be completely honest, some people are extremely rude. In case you didn't know, Catherine is being treated for cancer. She is a mother of 3 young children, and her health and well-being take precedence over all else. Oh, not only is this impolite, but it's also incredibly unpleasant. I'm grateful that I don't have anyone in my life like them. Publicly expressing such uncalled-for hostility toward a person and a family with whom they have no personal knowledge is exceedingly unusual conduct, possibly aberrant enough to necessitate treatment. In conclusion, I can certify once more that Princess Catherine of Wales has displayed a deep sense of duty and compassion despite her personal battles with cancer. Her choice to write an emotional letter to the Irish Guards, wishing them success in the Colonel's review, is an admirable display of leadership and sensitivity. This gesture goes beyond obligation. It demonstrates her profound principles and unwavering dedication to those she leads. In the face of adversity, Princess Catherine's acts have a deeper, almost sublime elegance. She balances the weight of her own health issues with the enormous responsibilities of her public duty. This contrast between power and sensitivity not only improves her regal presence, but also endears her to the public, who regard her as a figure of true warmth and resilience. This act of writing to the regiment while enduring cancer treatment reveals much about her character. It demonstrates her capacity to be connected and supportive, even while she is certainly dealing with her own worries and struggles. This trait distinguishes her and makes her a role model for modern royalty. Her care and consideration for the soldiers under her leadership demonstrate a caring mentality that values the well-being and morale of others, even during difficult times. Furthermore, this time invites us to consider the essence of great leadership. Princess Catherine's actions demonstrate that true leadership is not about great gestures or public demonstrations, but about providing quiet, consistent support and encouragement to others. It is about being there, even when physically away, and keeping a bond that transcends personal hardships. As we look at Princess Catherine, let us remember the strength it takes to carry out one's duty with grace and dignity in the face of personal adversity. Her cancer treatment, which may entail the heartbreaking loss of her beautiful hair, is a highly personal and difficult event. This fragility, however, is not a weakness. Rather, it demonstrates her resilience and humanity. Our thoughts and prayers are with Princess Catherine, and we hope she recovers completely and quickly. May she continue to inspire us all with her elegance and determination, both as a royal leader and as a magnificent human being, confronting one of life's most difficult challenges with dignity and fortitude. That's true. Princess Catherine is not required to prove anything in order to meet your perceived style of dealing with cancer diagnosis. You do not have the authority to dictate how somebody deals with cancer. There is no right or wrong way, and your point of view only adds to the princess's guilt after she has already been subjected to conspiracy theorists, the disgusting Sussex squad, and the ongoing abuse from the Spares. The Prince of Wales is entitled to rehabilitate in any way she sees fit. It's unfortunate that certain people on these platforms can only insult others. I'm curious why. Does insulting people help them feel better? Perhaps you should all go talk to the Markles. They might have a job for you. As a result, the more people attack Catherine with malice and wicked intentions, the more attractive and healthy she must be in order to enrage them. Harry and Meghan are the only dysfunctional members of the royal family, who do not appear to know how to behave in any scenario, whether within or outside the royal family. This is the individual who has spent her entire life wanting to be a member of a specific family. Then, when she fulfilled her desire, the only thing she ever accomplished, she threw it away. So, Harry and Meghan are the only problematic royal family members, and I'm sure that at least one of them will eventually learn a great deal about living in a noitutitsni. On the other hand, I believe Catherine is doing exactly the right thing by remaining completely private about her cancer treatment, especially given the comments above. I wish her and her gorgeous family all the best. And please take your time, sweet lady. You are worth waiting for. To be completely honest, some people are extremely rude. In case you didn't know, Catherine is being treated for cancer. She is a mother of 3 young children, and her health and well-being take precedence over all else. Oh, not only is this impolite, but it's also incredibly unpleasant. I'm grateful that I don't have anyone in my life like them. Publicly expressing such uncalled-for hostility toward a person and a family with whom they have no personal knowledge is exceedingly unusual conduct, possibly aberrant enough to necessitate treatment. In conclusion, I can certify once more that Princess Catherine of Wales has displayed a deep sense of duty and compassion despite her personal battles with cancer. Her choice to write an emotional letter to the Irish Guards, wishing them success in the Colonel's review, is an admirable display of leadership and sensitivity. This gesture goes beyond obligation. It demonstrates her profound principles and unwavering dedication to those she leads. In the face of adversity, Princess Catherine's acts have a deeper, almost sublime elegance. She balances the weight of her own health issues with the enormous responsibilities of her public duty. This contrast between power and sensitivity not only improves her regal presence, but also endears her to the public, who regard her as a figure of true warmth and resilience. Well, that's all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching our video, and I want to know what you think about these issues. Please express your opinion in the comments below. Hope you will always be cheerful and happy. Don't forget to support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Goodbye, and see you again in the next videos.